These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. Leaders in Maricopa County confirming 27 heat-related deaths so far this year. Nearly 400 more cases are under investigation. You can see how these numbers compared to last year, including the increase in the number of deaths reported and investigations. Phoenix is having its hottest start to summer on record. Officials say temperatures in July were hotter than last year, and July has been nearly as warm as last year when Phoenix marked the hottest July on record. We know people who work or live outdoors are at the highest risk from our extreme heat, but it can be just as dangerous if your air conditioner stops working. That's exactly what people at one Phoenix apartment complex are going through right now. ABC 15's Amelia Fabiano in the community, learning the Attorney General's office has set a deadline to get this all fixed.
The AG's office says there are actually about 400 units here at the Buenos on 32nd apartment complex in Phoenix that lack proper air conditioning right now. Overnight, we even noticed some of these windows open, presumably so that folks can get some sort of circulation throughout their apartment if there isn't any proper air conditioning in there. So May sent a cease and desist letter detailing potential violations of the Arizona Landlord Tenant Act, Phoenix City Code, and Arizona Consumer Fraud Act. She's now demanding the apartment complex repair the AC system for every affected unit by 5 p.m. Friday and provide written confirmation of the fixes by Monday, saying in part, quote, every Arizona resident should feel safe and comfortable in their home, regardless of their income bracket. When I said I'd be a lawyer for the people, I meant it, unquote. Residents our crew spoke with say it's been a problem for a while, but temporary fixes like window AC units have done nothing to alleviate the heat.
And we have 2 dogs. It's like bad enough that our dogs are panting and stuff like that up inside the units. They put a portable AC unit up in the window, and that's not even working that well. Yeah. I mean, they need to fix this place up like pretty much quickly.
Some we spoke to say the AG getting involved is a good sign, but they're not hopeful there will be a permanent fix.
AC units still really don't work that well. You put in a work form, it takes them about weeks to come and do the work for them. In all honesty, it's not really livable. I think they just need to shut down.
Our crews here at ABC 15 did reach out to this apartment complex to try to get in touch with management. We called them, we tried sending them an email, but haven't heard back. We did notice a new management sign at the front of the apartment complex. As far as this investigation, this cease and desist letter, the AG's office says they're going to continue to stay on top of this and pursue more legal action if necessary. So we'll, of course, be following up to see what happens by that Friday deadline. Reporting in Phoenix, Amelia Fabiano, ABC 15 Arizona.
In today's Operation Safe Roads report now, get creative and get your message across Arizona roads. The Arizona Department of Transportation is launching their 8th annual safety message contest. You can submit your own traffic safety message, and then officials will choose about a dozen finalists for everyone to vote on. The 2 messages with the most votes will be crowned the winners and displayed on overhead message boards statewide. The Operation Safe Roads team asking what the focus should be.
Have a clear message. If you want to use humor, that's great. If you want to have a straightforward, serious message, that's great. But as long as the message relates to traffic safety and it's understandable by the general public, that's what we're going for.
You might remember earlier this year, ADOT looked like it was being criticized for using humor on their signs. But eventually, the Federal Highway Administration clarified their guidance and said they can use humor. They want to make sure drivers don't get confused.
Time for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. There's a chance of isolated storms today as temperatures heat back up to 113. Look for mostly sunny skies. An air quality alert in place today for ozone pollution, but we're also going to have to watch for some blowing dust later on this evening, especially across the southeast and South Valley. 113 for a high today in Phoenix, even hotter to our west with temperatures in the 80s to 90s across much of northern Arizona. Storms, though, get going along the rim today, and those storms will work their way towards the Phoenix area. We could see a few of them move in, and we're going to be watching for strong winds, especially across Pinal County and the open desert south of the valley that could kick up some of that blowing dust. So there is a blowing dust advisory for the South Valley and areas south of Phoenix. In addition to that, before that storm potential, we're going to see ozone pollution rise, and it could reach unhealthy levels for sensitive groups. So we are under an air quality alert today. Highs at 112 to 113 through the end of the week, with storm chances continuing. Those storm chances drop off slightly this weekend, but overall linger into next week.
We will have another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading the free ABC 15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.